I'm back in Hamburg. I was freaking hyped to be back.
My baby ist wieder da.
And now it's time to build a routine again and get my shit together. I've been living in La La Land for the past 2 months, which is fun and a privilege, but my inner Virgo can't wait to fall back into structured and neatly planned days. I love fresh starts and reinvention, so I came up with a rough sketch of what I want my day-to-day life to look like and what areas of my life I want to prioritize this month. And I thought I'd share that with you because I know there are some people out there who love planning just as much as I do. Maybe even a little more than actually doing the things you plan to do. My main idea is that I want to make certain things habits so my days can stay flowy and intuitive while I stay on top of things. By that I mean I don't want to feel pressured to go to bed the exact same minute every night and have a very stiff system to stick to. I rather want to allow myself to have days that vary but kind of have a foundation of what a typical day looks like. Not because I force myself to, but because I've inhabited things so they feel natural to do. That foundation ideally would look like this. I remember when I was younger, I was so frustrated because I was desperately seeking a routine that would fulfill me to a maximum of productivity and joy in life. So please take this section of this video with a grain of salt. It's very fun to plan and visualize, but at the end of the day, we're not only all different, we also go through different phases and stages in life. So if you're beating yourself up for not sticking to things that you envisioned yourself doing, please don't be too hard on yourself. Change takes time, it doesn't happen overnight. And even though it can be hard to be patient, I think it's very important to find your optimal way of living as peacefully and forgiving as possible.
Smiled at that.
There's another very exciting life update that I haven't told anyone about because I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna work out, but I'm adopting a dog at the end of this month. That's why I keep carrying this blanket around with me. So it'll smell like me when I see the pup for the first time and I can leave it with her to get used to the smell. I feel like the idea of documenting growing up through this diary series is coming to life more and more. I was so completely different in my very first chapter. And now I'm becoming a mom. I think in one of my last videos, I already talked about how one of the biggest things I've learned in Cape Town is to cherish friendships and connection, make room for them, and especially to bring people together. I was welcomed into so many different friend groups in South Africa, and everyone seemed to love having new people in their circle. Germany, I feel like especially Hamburg is very different from that. Groups are quite excluding in a way because if we are happy with the people we're hanging out with, I feel like we don't really see the point in letting other people in and expanding that group. And then I think there's also different friends for different interests. So someone might worry that their engineering uni friends won't get along with their techno nightlife friend group, which most of that mentality, in my opinion, is bullshit. And Cape Town really deepened my urge to get the German stick out of my ass and be more open in that social sense. So I made a list of people I really love, people who radiate warm energy, and no matter which group they usually belong to, no matter what they do, and invited them to a party at my apartment. this weekend. My heart is blooming when I'm thinking of all the beautiful people that are gonna be here, and I'm so excited to see them connect. They're all very different, but they do have in common that I really appreciate them for being in my life. So very curious to see how that night's gonna go. On Monday, Johan and I are gonna go and see the puppies for the first time. The owner did send us pictures, but now they're old enough so we can actually meet them, and we're gonna decide which one is gonna come home with us at the end of this month. I'm weirdly calm about it. I feel like I should be a little bit more nervous, but at the same time, my gut is telling me that we're gonna meet them and we're just gonna know which one is meant for us.